switched over and we're ready to go.
All right, I'll do my best to try and describe the action. The balloon people in the audience are waving their flags as Table Breaker does his acrobatic skills over the Pokeball in the center. Dill is back in his own box and pushes that one out towards Table Breaker. Actually almost got the passing play. That would have been sweet as Table Breaker looks for the dunk and he does it again. Boy, look, nice passing play up on the touchline. Dill moves it out towards the corner. Purdy looked like he was trying to clear the ball, but it bounces off his roof. And Quint, how tough is it to try and clear the ball as it's going across your crease right in front of goal? I mean, there's not much you can do like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, exactly. The most you can do is hope to get it either over the goal or in front of the goal as fast as possible. And either situation is either hard to pull off or, you know, opens your goal up for a net. And so it's not really a optimal situation. So it comes down to skill and luck to see if you can pull off you know, a defense in front of your goal.
Yeah, and skill is what we just saw as Purdy and everyone from Something Different put on the fireworks show. There's the pink boost. There's the other pink boost. And Drubby and Purdy put that one back as they catch no problem off guard. And they put in the aerial goal to bring this game back within one. Again, we're in game 2 of this best-of-3 series. No problem. Down by 1 game, but up by 1 goal. As Table Breaker, the point man, blows up Murray across the Pokeball. He says, I'll take that one, as Dill in the corner battling out Drubby. All 3 members for Something Different working the touchline, not spreading the field as Runjun and Dill are. Here's Dill back in his box, gets an unlucky touch. You could tell he was trying to clear the ball out there as Murray gets payback on Table Breaker. He says, nuh-uh, I can do it too. As that one banks off the side board by Murray. Murray did a great job in transition to get back on defense. Murray and Table Breaker now going at it as flames are flying and Runjun puts that one from the corner. Oh, man. He gets the proper angle, and he times that ball out. Quint, I know we mentioned earlier as well, timing. Once you get up towards the higher levels of play, as we're seeing here, a lot of players are able to actually counter your aerial attempts and your chip shots by jumping up before you and predicting where the ball is going to go. Prediction definitely seems like it'd be an important aspect.
Absolutely. There's so many aspects to this game, and all of them can lead to either, you know, a blowout or, you know, really close match. So, you know, you're going to take advantage of every single possible outcome, and you have to predict everything in order to get those goals that these teams need.
Oh, not simply one component a player can be good at to try and capitalize on different opportunities. Have to be very well-rounded in every aspect of this game to find success, as Something Different tries to climb themselves out of a 2-goal differential, and Runjun doing an amazing job of subbing in for Don't Touch Me, as he's creating plays and acting almost as a midfielder, setting up opportunities for Dylan. Table Breaker again! Oh, man, from the sideline, check this out. He comes up, he has enough boost, and he beats out Murray by just a bumper. And Drubby, I think he might have been going up to try and support his teammate, but when you move your car outside of that secondary crease area, you run yourself the risk of being scored on from distance. So always a risk factor in coming out of your goal a little bit soon. As we are approaching 1 minute left on the clock, Murray and Purdy working the corner. Runjun going to be back on defense now. Table Breaker is now going to be sitting in goal as Dill rotates out. Purdy banks it off the board. He's got help in the middle. Drubby with a nice shot attempt, but like we mentioned earlier, Table Breaker with a nice prediction there to block the shot, and Drubby is teed up and he nails it.
What team play! That was beautiful, you know, patience again by Murray to just tap it out of the way. And Drubby knows what's happening, comes up from behind and shoots it right into the goal.
Definitely, like you mentioned, awareness. Awareness is absolutely key. If you know your teammate's going up for the aerial, go ahead and step back, assess the situation, and see when will be your opportunity to step up and take the shot, because they actually might sink it, you know, from the aerial attempt. But a great awareness from Drubby to notice that Murray couldn't get the touch on it, so acts as a pass, and they end up scoring, bringing it back within 2. It's 24 seconds on the clock, still plenty of time, but all members of Something Different were pressed a little bit too far forward as they have to rush back and double back into their own defensive zone. Runjun trying to set up Dill in mid. Not sure if he was trying to get the pass on that one, but Tablebreaker and Runjun are back on defense. That floats up and hits the near post. Oh man, something different. Almost caught him on the weak side. Runjun has to block that shot. Boy, something different not going down without a fight. As that ball's going to float up, still in play, and as it finally hits the corner. And no problem. Come back in this one and bring the aggregate to 1-1 in this best of 3. Tablebreaker with a hat trick of his own had 4 shots, but I tell you what, look at Runjun there, filling in for Don't Touch Me in this third place matchup. 4 saves on his part. Quint, could you talk about maybe just how important it is to always have somebody back to sweep out the attacks of the opposition and make sure you get quality clears on the ball? I mean, that's got to be really important.
Yeah, absolutely. So an important part about this game is to make sure that rotations are happening properly. Make sure that there's always somebody on the ball, somebody out behind that's, you know, defending the goal. And if you don't get those rotations proper, and somebody from behind comes out front and nobody's there to replace them, then somebody on the opposing team can get a ball loose and it goes straight towards the goal. There's no one there to stop it, and it's an unlucky situation for everybody involved.
Definitely, especially really risky if you find yourself down by a few goals like we saw here today from Something Different in this exact game. When you are down by a few goals, there's a habit to try and press forward, but as you're pressing forward, you have to realize that you have a whole side and there's a ton of space on the other side for the team you're attacking to try and counterattack. So again, want to have a combination of all the awareness and everything that goes into creating opportunities for your team. But we're going to go ahead and head to a short break where No Problem and Something Different are doing battle in this best of 3 third place match in this Reddit Rocket League Open tournament. Stick around, folks. We'll be back after this.